about 3:51. Oh my, that means we only have 9 minutes left of the show. But in that time, I think we've got just enough time to talk about Benefit Street.
Oh, I love Benefit Street.
Wow, Benefit Street is back.
You gotta say it like that, Benefit Street.
Benefit Street. Don't sound like I'm from Corrie.
But that's really not good.
Benefit Street is back. When is it back?
It's back already. It's been
is
on,
it?
yeah.
Oh my!
It was on. I can't remember the day. It was on this week.
Oh, pressure. Is White D on it?
It's a different street though. It's a street up north. Oh my god, it's proper ghetto.
I've got to tune in. Is it in Beswick?
No, it's like Manchester. And let me apologise to all the people who live in Beswick.
Listen, if you live in Beswick, then you don't know.
No, Beswick's changed. Beswick's like a renovation. Yeah, it's like redevelopment.
Joker. So, if anybody out there is not aware of what Benefit Street is, then we'll give you a quick rundown. So, Benefit Street was on our screens. Was it last year? Maybe the year before. Mm-hmm. And it was basically telling the stories of people that lived on a street in Birmingham, and that street had like a really high ratio of residents who were on benefits. And it was quite controversial even. It kind of depicted a lot of the stereotypes of what people think of people who are on benefits. There was also some really good points and good moments. They really did have a good camaraderie about them, a real sense of community, which is something that is quite lacking nowadays. But maybe that's because they're at home all day on benefits and don't go out, so can sit around.
That is so wrong.
On the doorstep. So the point why we're bringing up that Benefit Street is back is because we're asking you guys, do people on benefits have too much of a hard time?
No, do we give them too much of a hard time?
Well, they
don't have a hard time because they're just chilling.
Oh, wow. So wait, so you're talking about me?
No, let me make something. I'm on benefits.
Yes, you are.
There are varying levels of benefits, my dear.
And you are on the higher echelons.
No, I'm not. I'm a business owner who is entitled to some benefits.
The system. I'm joking. You don't fiddle the system. Let me not say that. But yeah, so
tax credits is benefit.
Yeah, it's a benefit. Child benefit is a benefit.
Child benefit is a benefit.
And everybody who has a child has
on child benefits.
So technically, everybody is on benefits if you have children.
A lot of people.
Yeah,
if you get working tax credits, you're on benefits.
Yeah, and after the recession, I think most people find themselves on working tax credits. So can we? But the question is not so much do people on benefits, or are people on benefits given a hard time? It's more so the stereotypical.
Yeah.
So people who are on job seekers. Let's really get to the point. It's people on job seekers. We don't give people who are on disability allowance a hard time unless they're actually not disabled.
Because there's a lot of people that are on disability allowance that literally...
There are a lot of people on...
nonsense.
There are a lot of people who get child benefit for no children.
Do you think?
Yeah, loads
of
people
do that.
Lots of people don't have kids and claim child benefit.
You can't just claim child benefit like that.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. I don't have kids, so I don't know. I just think everybody teases the system. We have hard-working people like me.
Who don't have kids.
Who work hard and pay their taxes.
And get tax credit benefits.
Who now get tax credit, but never used to get anything. Working since I was 15. Paying taxes when I was 3.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever been on job seekers?
I have.
Right.
For a moment.
For a moment. And listen, I can't do that again because it was just awful. But we've been there.
Yeah.
And the reason that I didn't feel so bad is because I did work so hard and paid into that system. So they owe me. Well, they don't. But I think it's the mindset, because once I got on the dole, my every waking moment was to get right back off it. And believe me, I was off it within a few months.
I hate job seekers allowance.
I hate it.
I was on it when I got made redundant in 2007, and that was only after searching, and then I was told that I had to for national insurance contributions. Otherwise, I'd get in trouble. Imagine, I'd get in trouble if I didn't claim benefits. So that was the only reason I went on it. And then, yes, I did move heaven and earth to find a job when there were no jobs, so I could get off it. But there are people, and there are lots.
You bigged yourself up then. I found a job when there were no jobs.
There were no jobs. And it was really hard. No, I'm saying that because it was really horrible, because I've never actually been without a job. And so it was really horrible to then find yourself, like, unable to find one.
Yeah.
But there are some people who have a lifestyle.
That's the thing.
Chilling.
Well,
chilling at home on benefits.
Yeah.
And so, no, I personally don't think that we give them enough of a hard time.
Really?
There are some people, right, in areas like...
Don't mention any areas, please.
All right, I won't mention
any areas. No.
And I won't,
or your own area, like Gorton.
I won't mention Gorton, and I won't mention areas of my side. There are some areas...
Oh, gosh.
There are some areas, and there are some isolated pockets of people within those areas.
Like Salford. No, don't mention areas, though.
You're naughty.
Don't mention areas.
Does this signal reach Salford? Anyway, so yeah, there are people who are very happy to just sit and chill on benefits.
There are some people, and I think that in any place where there's a room to take the mick, people will take the mick. And the benefit system is one area where you can just get away with murder. You can literally get away with sitting on your butt and not doing anything. And then it's a bit of a demotivator, because once you've been in that cycle for a prolonged period, it then becomes really, really difficult. Well, it appears to be really difficult to then go off into the job market. Another argument is that some people's skill levels are so low that actually financially they're better off on the benefit, because the type of job that they'd be able to get wouldn't suffice.
Yeah, but is that because of the cushion of the benefit system, where you can afford to just kind of sit there with your low-skilled, uneducated self?
Don't say that.
Well, is it though? Because, you know, if you came over from another country and you had no qualifications, or you had qualifications that weren't recognised here,
right?
you have to get up and you have to make something happen.
It's true.
You know, even if you came and you had and you got status, no one ain't looking to give you a hand up or give you help.
It's true.
So you have to make it work. So does it facilitate that attitude that says, well, I'm better off? You're never better off, I don't think.
Financially, you actually can be better off.
Yeah, but
on the door, but in the long term, and
it's more than money.
Well-being.
Yeah,
you're absolutely.
It's
not.
more than your income, but it's like nearly the end of the show.
Let's do some.
It's
text
ridiculous.
Before we go then.
Where has all the time gone? I feel so bad about that. So we've been told off by Joe. Joe has said, in relation to the conversation earlier about is it dangerous to be a good Samaritan, I don't think you realise this fact, but many people have been knocked out by one punch and either experienced a coma or have died.
Oh, that's really bad. I know, I'm not laughing at
Let
that.
me finish.
Okay.
So, a male friend of mine works with head injury sufferers and sees firsthand the devastating effects, leaving the sufferer with permanent lifetime damage. So, how you young women can be so insensitive, I do not understand.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was literally, it was a reaction to the one punch, and
You're still laughing at me?
No, I'm not laughing.
Joe, I wasn't laughing at the one punch.
I know, I have sympathy for those that have ended up in hospital. Seriously. It was just, it was the moment. The moment was, it was funny in the moment. But now I see the error of my ways, and Joe, I'm sorry.
But to kind of soften the blow, Joe then texted in and said, I just must say, I do love the music, interviews and topics discussed.
Oh,
Thanks.
You slap me with one hand and you hug me with the other, Joe. I love it.
Take away. Joe, thanks so much. We love you. And yeah, you know, sometimes we need to be put in our place. It's true. We should not laugh at people getting knocked out with what punch.
See, now you can't take correction. You cannot take correction. I take the correction, Joe.
But yeah, I can take the cue that it's our time to go.
Yeah.
So it's been lovely having this time with you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all of your texts. We will be back the same time next week, 2 till 4 on Thursday with the Juicy Ladies.